Upland Revival, guys. Welcome to our show. I'm your host, Tate Twice, live here with my boy KevinTheMan from the beach. Here's our intro song. Check it out.
What's up? Don't tell me.
Read the article this morning, coffee getting cold. Most complete thing Upland never told. Troves connecting everything we own. Recipes and rewards, service structures finally got a roll. Sparkling earnable through gameplay, not the store. Fishing, farming, racing, everything and more. Plants that matter, neighborhoods that breathe. First time reading something I could actually believe. But I've been here before. Read the promise, but the floor.
Dude, I jammed with this in my car, you know?
20 million deep and still waiting on the payoff date. Show me, don't tell me. That's the deal. Write it in the code, make the vision real. I want to believe every word you say, but the audit's got receipts from yesterday. Show me, don't tell me. We've been patient.
Tell me, don't tell me, baby.
Ship the dream, I watch us call the bluff. We love the game, that's why we're still standing here. Upland Revival, 5 years and we're still here.
Come on, Upland community. Lock away with this. Let's go. Come on, tell me, don't tell me.
In the name, befriend them, employ them, level up the game. Bakeries and workshops, Troves become the fuel. Service structures finally got a reason, finally got a use. New players walking in and finding something fun. Collecting right away instead of spending just to run. Sounds like everything we asked for, everything we need. Sounds like everything they promised back in 2023. But I've been here before. Roadmap hit the floor. Sammys with no trailers, planes that couldn't fly, boats in the marina and nobody could tell us why. Show me, don't tell me. That's the deal. Write it in the code, make the vision real. I want to believe every word you
Video,
say.
music video coming soon, Kevin.
From yesterday.
Exactly.
Show me, don't tell
Well,
me.
I'm starting a new career.
Ship the dream, I want us call the bluff. We love the game, that's why we're still standing here. Upland Revival, 5 years and we're still here.
Like, I love this part.
Enemy, never were. We built the neighborhoods. We rented the Sparklet.
Oh, come on,
Logged
preach
in
it.
every day and bought the
Every
structures
day.
every week.
Come on, preach it.
We followed the roadmap
Come on.
before there was a roadmap. So when you finally ride it down, and it sounds like everything we ever wanted. Understand why we need more than words this time. We need the receipts. We need the code. Show me, don't tell me. That's the deal. Write it
Show me,
in
don't
the
tell me,
code, make
baby.
the vision real.
All right, we'll cut out on that one right there, guys. Welcome to Upland Revival. What a great song. What a great intro. KevinTheMan, how you doing today, bud? You looking real nice and clean out there on that beach, bro.
Exactly, man. Just wanted to spend some time with the family. So I'm over here by Santa Cruz, hanging out at the beach.
Yeah.
So sorry for everyone for not showing up yesterday. Got kind of stuck with some traveling back and forth. So had to give the bad news to Kay twice. Hey, we're going to have to push that show to tomorrow. So, but I'm doing well.
And it's all good. I'm sure you guys missed us just a little bit. Some of y'all missed us. Some of y'all definitely probably did not. But you know what? We're here, and we will always be here. And we always be here for you, whether you like us or not. And we will always show you and tell you all the juice, all the fun things, all the great things and bad things that are going on in the metaverse of Upland. And most importantly, man, hey, we just want to come out here and hang out with you guys. Sorry we missed you guys last week. I was in Vegas. I thought that I was going to be able to make it to our show, but unfortunately, K Twice had a couple too many Coronas in his cabana. And, I didn't want to make a fool of myself or say anything that I probably shouldn't be saying, on the podcast. So, we decided to push it back into this week. And then, Kevin got his travels tied up on Monday, but we're always going to do a show, guys. We might not be, regimented or structured the way that some other shows are, like Upland After Dark, which is amazing. We would love to be that talented and that skilled with you guys to have that consistency. We're going to get there at some point. It's just, we're entrepreneurs, we're business owners, we do a lot of things. I have a nonprofit. We do all the things. There's so many things. And of course, we also have to have our own family time too. So we appreciate you guys giving us a little bit of grace of not being, entirely on time every single week. So thank you guys. I don't know if we've got anybody in the chat. I'm not checking. I can't see it. We have a new setup here, so this is really interesting. We really need some help, by the way, to help us with this, to have someone help us do this chat stuff. But if you're out here, what's up, y'all? We got anyone in the chat, Kev?
Yeah, so we have I Am Redbeard here. What's up? We've got Cryogenics. We've got Elijah here. What's cracking, Elijah?
My guy.
Nolan Angelo. More cheese wax. We got L Slack up in the group here. So you're giving them shout outs, the Upland After Dark. What's up?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I love this show. 110%. I mean,
dude, we love all the shows, bro.
Yeah.
We love listening to everyone's perspective, and we love to live it through with everyone, because in the end, a big major part of the game is the community. I've had more happy moments with the community than the game. I've played more with the community than with the game. So we love our community. So what's up, everyone? Thanks for being here today.
We appreciate you guys being here and supporting us and helping us grow this space so we can help, educate people, and when the time is right, we'll be able to create content. Guys, by the way, we're kind of like Upland. We're a mess. Where nothing's connected. Nothing works. So we're kind of the same hand in hand as
bro. It doesn't take me 5 years, to
I'm being funny, bro. I'm being funny. The thing is we're putting about the same effort in. So I mean, to connect things. But listen, when Upland starts dialing it in, like we got the big Genesis announcement today, the Trove announcement. We're gonna dive into that. Hopefully, you guys can educate us more on that because I didn't get to read too much, and neither did Kevin because we're both busy guys. So we'd love to hear some feedback from you guys in the chat about what you guys think about Genesis Week and all the fun things that are coming. But we will grow this entire website. Upland Revival is not just to be on here and have fun and talk and engage with all you guys. It's also to educate, and we also will be building out platforms to help teach new players how to build this game and how to find the best way to get achievable ROIs, because again, this is an investment opportunity. It's an investment game, whatever you want to call it. There is ROI. There is verbiage of making money back, getting yields, getting things, making income by playing this game. And so it is definitely an investment game, and that's just what it is. And so now we're going to try and help educate people to learn how that is. Kev, I saw this thing today that said that we are now down to only 8,000 daily active users, and I call bullshit. I really.
Well, I think that's flawed. Like we went over a holiday weekend, and I think that's where a lot of people were kind of looking at that. Like I'm feeling, especially after like the new roadmap that kind of came out. I mean, people are excited to see what Upland has to offer.
I would be lying if I didn't say I was too.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and here I was saying on the show, kind of making fun of the farming and still, I still don't think that farming is necessarily set up for a new player. But again, like I'm interested in it. I don't know why. But there's a part of me that is interested in it. There are a lot of people that are like, hey, this is just like another tractor to buy, but at the same time, I'm genuinely interested because there's a part of it where you could be strategic by setting things up and creating the recipes for the troves like in the future.
Did you buy farming machines, bro? Did you buy any farms?
You know what? It was kind of like I was like, there was a part of me that wanted to buy it, a part of me that didn't want to buy it, and then I was like, and then my discipline set in, and I was like, what? I'm gonna wait, to see actually what happens, and instead of just being reactive. And I know you bought some because I already, but I want to be a farmer, bro. How could you not want to be a farmer in Fresno though? But yeah, I want to hear something cool. You know what I mean?
Number one, Fresno is my hometown. In case
exactly.
I live here in Fresno. Go shout out Fresno. Like you can see my houses that I own here in Upland. I own them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny how that all works out. But, you know, ironically, for the first time in 6 years, 7 years, 6 years, I forget, 2020-ish, 2021 maybe. Remember when we used to have people that would come to us and be like, hey, you're a whale. I respect your game. I got a slot for the spot. Would you be willing to PayPal me so that I can buy it for you? And I told him, I said, that's very kind of you. I said, what I'll do for you too, I will give you a fee, a finder's fee. I'll give you a 10% fee. And he was so happy with that. And he was so happy with 10% for me giving him money to buy me my tractor. And we swapped. And we did that a couple times. He got 2 locations. So I ended up getting 4 or 5 different things on my own and from him too. And I thought that was really cool because it felt like the old times. And that's what I was trying to say. It felt like the old times when we had a lot of people that we were working with. Yeah, and they would go do the fun things and we would reward them for doing that. And that's how Upland used to work, in case you guys, you know, are kind of new here. You know, we had a bunch of activity where we can find players to help us find properties because there was so much activity going on. It was this person was buying here, this person was buying here, and you had to find a broker to actually get you the best deals. And what was funny is even when I got the best deals, I sold it within a week and flipped it for a massive ROI. That's how Upland used to work, guys. And that's why we're so antsy about getting it back to that way. Now, we are very understanding that it's never going to go back to the way that it was in when it first opened. We know that that's never going to happen again. They've changed the landscape. They've changed the roadmap. We know all that. But this is still an investment opportunity and still an investment game. And we're going to try to make the best of the situation that we can. And this is why we give our 2 cents, even though some people might not.
Look, back we hear a lot of smack talking from a lot of people about the return on investment. You know, I've mentioned multiple times that return on investment could be it could be multiple things and not just currency. You know, like the return on investment could just literally be satisfaction. You know, like there has to be a return on investment with pretty much everything that you're doing. But I mean, Upland, when they just came out with the new Troves update, you know, like they said that basically you can own your own business in the game. I mean, that was one of the things that they said. And all businesses have a return on investment. So, I mean, it makes sense that you would think of this as a return on investment because
you have to do gamified earnings to make earnings. Like you have to yield, which you can process out and flip through USD, and you have an opportunity to extract it out. It's an investment. It's not.
Sure.
And right now, it's not even a game
because you know, like some people, we can never have them agree with us. Other people, you know, like logically,
we're entering the casino, baby. We're entering the casino, baby.
And it doesn't matter either way. We're still here. We still want to be your friend. The people that think that it's not a return on investment, the people that do, like, we don't care. We're all in it together. And we're working together.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, but
how do you feel though? How do you feel about the 8,000 active users? Do you think that we have 8,000 daily active users?
I think they'll come back up, man. I really do. I think that it was a slow week. I mean, I'm hoping so. You know, like could it be that low? I do think that this is a do or die moment.
I think it's massively lower. I think it's massively lower.
Well, I mean, it's kind of low. I mean, I would say, you know, like we were teeter-tottering around 10,000. You know,
but I think we're filled with botted daily activity users. I don't even think that's a real number. That's my personal.
Well, it's true that could be a thing too. But again, that would just be speculation on our part. I think that, you know, like if things tie together, and I'm hoping that they will. I really do hope that they will. I think that
they finally maybe will start to get there, even though they keep using the same verbiage. So, by the way, the reason why Kevin and I don't read the newsletters as thorough as we should is because we've gotten thousands of them, and in every newsletter, it always says, "Come check out what's coming," and then nothing ever comes. So it's just the point to where we get it.
Well, I do read every news article thoroughly. It might not be exactly when they come out. You know, but when I'm adding them to the website, you know, like I am going through them, and going through, you know, a fine-tooth comb process to make sure that I'm delivering accurate information on the website that's published, because we are getting thousands of people inquiries that are looking at that website since we put it up, and I want to make sure that we're giving everyone accurate information, and then at the same time giving the Upland and the community praise at the right moment, and then at the same time, you know, like creating a fire for everyone, so Upland has to put it out. So, you know, those are our missions, you know, like that's what we're doing here. But
those are our gamified podcast missions.
Yeah, to answer your question, man, you know, like I think that I mean, look, summer's right around the corner here. Summer's pretty much started where we are. It's hotter than hell. You know,
hot,
like
you
know, kids are getting out of school. People have things to do, and I think that people are just busy right now. And I really think that Genesis Week is the opportunity for Upland to secure some of the things that it's been doing. I mean, it's always been
this week. What do you think they're going to come out with this week? Any speculation?
Well, I mean, at this point, I don't think they need to come out with anything. I think they need to connect. You know, they've been coming out with stuff for a long time, you know? So, but, you know, I think that I'm hoping that we get some connection when it comes to utility. And it makes sense. I mean, based on their articles, I mean, they haven't gave any firm information. If you read some of the stuff they're saying, it could necessarily sound like they're still talking future. We're going to tell you what's to come. We're going to tell you what's coming in the future type thing. And I really hope that they don't do that, because I feel like the community, there's a good portion of us that are kind of like on the edge, man. And a lot of people are going to, I mean, they're going to really just log in, collect Uppies. The economy is going to be stale. That people aren't going to be moving things around. And there's
Go ahead.
No, I mean, if they don't come out with anything that seems, you know, like playable, if they don't show the progress over the last 6 months to a year with something meaningful, you know, like, and not just future driven, I think that I think they're going to turn it around quickly, because they're going to have to. They're going to have to.
They have the community to back it if they do. Like, if they do turn this around and they connect the dots, we are right here. We are right here ready to freaking...
It's honestly crazy how loyal we actually are to Upland.
Yes.
I mean,
and I will add to it, too, to piggyback on your point, too, with people getting high emotions. And I want people to understand something, too, is that if you're a new player here and you just started coming in the past 2 to 3 years, we've been here for 5 to 6. And we've put in hundreds of thousands of dollars, and hundreds and thousands of players like ourselves have put in hundreds and thousands of dollars to help support Upland, if not millions. And you got to remember that when you put that kind of money into something, it causes emotions, high emotions. And
of course,
we try to balance that the best that we can by not coming out here and acting irate and crazy and emotional. But there are emotional conversations, especially when you're talking about certain things that could be an investment, could be a game, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, we can all agree to disagree. But what we do agree on is we all want the success for Upland. And that's what I want people to remember when you come here, that we want the success for Upland, which is, in turn, all of our success. Because if there's only 8,000 players right now, guys, we are at the foundation of the foundation. And I thought that we were at the foundation 5-6 years ago. No, we just got in pretty early. Well, it went up, and now it went down, and now we really are on the foundation. And the players that come watch us now, the new players that come in, the players that come back, the people that are going to becoming new players, that's what's going to exponentially grow this game and make this game absolutely an incredible investment opportunity for the people that are in it right now. So if you're in it right now, you see the bigger picture. And if you're holding on, you're not holding on to play a fucking game. You're holding on because you believe that Upland's going to get their shit together and we're going to get an actual ROI. And that's all that we really want anyways, is we want Upland to connect.
Most people. Some people like it. You know, it's like the abusive relationship type thing that I talked about in the past.
I think that's a different issue, bro. You can't like this right now, bro. I would spend my time and money in so many other places if I didn't believe in Upland. But I love you. I love the community. I love Upland. I love the people here, and I don't necessarily. I enjoy that. And that is why I stay here, because I enjoy being here and being in good company with people like Wolf, with the crew from Upland After Dark, with everyone that disagrees with me, with everyone that has an opinion, with everyone that wants to have something negative to say. I actually want to engage with every single one of those people. Anyone that has something to say, I do want to engage. And I want to embrace any type of outlook of whatever way may be. And if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. There's perspectives on both sides. That's why the beauty of this is so special, is that there should always be two perspectives. Does it mean I'm right? No. Does it mean anybody else is right? No. Does it mean Upland is right? Absolutely not. But Upland can make everything right in one foul swoop by listening to some of the things that we are wanting as players that have been around for a very long time.
Bro, I would kind of step back and say that, it's kind of like with politics. You have the two major parties, but in reality, we're all like in the U.S. We're all Americans, and we really want the same things. It's just a small 5% of things that we all argue about. Yeah. And that's kind of the same thing when it comes to Upland. Like it's literally just like 5-10% that everyone kind of sees things.
What could Upland do right now for you, Kev? What could Upland do for you right now if they connect just one thing? What one thing right now?
Neighborhood rankings to me, because I put so much effort into it, because I feel like I influenced people to build in downtown LA, and at the same time, I told them to believe in Upland. And these things started like back in November, and I hate looking like a liar.
I know.
That's the thing that ticks me off the most. Is neighborhood rankings, because man, if I would have known that it would have taken months and months and months, I never would have opened my mouth and vouched for Upland, because that's not the type of person that I am.
Well,
so that's one thing.
Now you really kind of nailed my point, is we all have different perspectives. And I love that. And I love that that's your number one thing that you'd love to see, because I would love to see Uppies get changed, the origins, obviously, and for different reasons, right? We all have different reasons and perspectives of this opportunity that we have in front of us. And for me, I see origins changing everything. And for you, you want neighborhood rankings. And I think that if all that were connected,
it sounds like that's where, look, based on the announcement, it makes sense that all that's kind of coming together. But at the same time, we're moving into all these different things like troves, farming, recipes, plant petting, like all, like it would just be nice if those things were fixed first. Yeah, so we could move forward. I want
special horse. The special horse they got.
I want an animal. I don't. Why not? You know what I mean?
You're gonna buy the horse, bro?
You know what? I don't know, because I told myself that I wasn't going to do it, and it's kind of like like I can't do that to myself at this point. That's brutal, like I have to be self-disciplined, like just in life. Like I can't do shit
like puppies in a week. I've only bought 2 uppies in the past week.
Right. So how much did you spend, bro, in tractors and farming and all that? What's the total damage?
I'd say like 500-600. It was like 5 or 6 tractors and stuff like that.
Okay. So do you think a brand new player would come in, spend $500-600 on the things that you bought and feel happy?
No.
Right.
Not
right.
Even close. Why do you think people sold me their positions and didn't keep the tractors for themselves?
Bro, I know. I'm just setting you up for the next question, bro. Look, so is it fair to say that farming is for existing players?
It's farming for existing players. It's farming for existing players.
It seems like it. If you got to put $500-600 in, right?
The problem with any of that is it's not going to stop you at $500 or $600, and then you got to buy a property. You got to find all the things. Now you got to find uppies to buy uppies to go do all this to have.
I know
that doesn't even work yet, so that you don't even have to do that yet, I guess. But You know, because nothing works. So it's so hard to really analyze that, because like I
Right.
want to say, I
Because who's
want to
going to
say
cut the lawn? Who's going to prune the bushes, bro? You know, like that's going to be an uppie, right?
exactly, and that's not connected.
Probably a
So
level 8, you know? They
it
probably
better
need a
damn,
level
it better
8.
damn be a level 8. I got like 20 level 8s, bro, origins, and it better be only an origin. Origins better have higher privileges. And I mean, dude, just make it right. Just make it right. Just make it right. It's just crazy to me that it's so all over the place, and they could structure it so perfectly if they wanted to, and it just doesn't get done. But again, I have to realize the reason why it doesn't get done is because they're focused on 19 million things and not one. Right? They're focused on Troves,
Right.
on buildings, on horses now, on farm animals, and petting plants, and there's just so much that it's like, dude, is this ever going to get connected? So I'm excited to see if they come out this week with a connection, right? With they're saying you're finally going to get to see Troves in action because we're going to beta test it. Did you read that? Where it's not actually out, we're going to beta test it. So they're going to take back the Troves that we get. They're just going to beta test this for now.
Oh,
There's
I
going to be
didn't read that part yet.
yeah, there's going to be a couple Troves that you get to keep, like rare ones, like some people, like not everybody, but it's just beta. They're gonna launch a beta test.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Oh,
I mean,
I'll take
honestly, dude, like
Bro,
for
I'll
real,
take it.
that's crazy
I'll take
cool.
it
I mean,
all day
whatever.
long.
You know what I mean?
It will
Yeah,
give me a reason to play.
right.
That's what we all want. Pay to play.
So L Slack's in here saying that farming is for existing players. There is no yield on farmlands, which would be.
Can someone tell me what
great
farming is going to
place.
do? What is farming going to do? So someone tell me, what is farming going to do for
I mean, you're gonna like the uppies are basically going to be able to create recipes with the farming ingredients.
So they'll farm and they'll collect ingredients.
Well, I mean, I mean, obviously, I don't know the exact dynamics of it, you know, like, but
I want to know the dynamics.
you're basically going to harvest food, and then that food will be used. I mean, and some of this is speculation on my end, you know, like, and then at that point, you know, you'd be able to create a recipe and create something for a bakery or something like that. Like, dude, it's about to go all out crazy, bro. It's about to get wild, you know, like from the foundation, you know, like all sorts of different things. Like if you want to make bread, you need wheat. You need, you know, like you probably.
What does bread do for me?
Well, I mean, we don't have all of that information yet. You know, that's what I'm hoping that we get some of that. See some of that stuff.
Is that we just don't know the dynamics. I just want to simply know, what is this? What is A going to do to B to get me to C to catch me out?
I mean, I just want to see it, and it comes like with the song that we were talking about. You know, show me or tell me. You know, like that's why I made that song. You know, so Elijah's in here saying the harvest will be sold to a city for STEM. Farms generate STEM. You know,
so like farms generate STEM. Are we ever going to be able to cash out STEM?
No, STEM is not going to be cashable.
Can we ever buy it with UPX to transient? Is there ever going to be a bridge?
I mean, I wouldn't. As far as right now, that's not in the plans. But you know, like I would never say never, because we never even thought that you know, Sparklet would evolve the way that it did now.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows what can happen in the future? You know, like, but as of right now, you know, like STEM is supposed to stay with you, like a player, from what I understand. You know, like and not be sold for any kind of USD or anything like that.
Too bad for Danny P, man.
I mean, Danny P. Okay, I thought you meant Daniel Dante. You know what I mean?
Oh, that guy stole my uppie. That guy, I message that guy every day, bro. You know what I really wish about that happened to? Now you're gonna fire up the whole freaking inside.
I was trying to fire it up, bro. Didn't you hear me? I said that you need a level 8. That you need a level 8 to keep your farming going.
Until now,
yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes.
Here's my only issue with that. All right. Yes, I lost my uppie. You know, I did. It was stolen because I didn't hit the button. I didn't. I would be honest. I would say, Isai, I didn't hit no button. I watched the button get hit on my own in front of my face. I did not hit it. And I explained that to Upland. And I said, hey, Is there any way that you guys can help find a way to help me get this back? And I obviously took it on the chin. I know their rules and the regulations, and I said, all right, but can you like message him? Like they didn't even all they said was it's against our policy to do this. We can't do it. Sorry. Like,
Sure.
well, could you at least reach out to the player? Like, could you just say, hey, this was not an authentic trade. Would you mind sending it back? That would be the right thing to do. And if he still says no, then yeah, he's just an asshole. You know what I mean?
Hey.
But like, I wish Upland would have taken a little more like.
Hey, you know what? So
level 8 Apple, dog.
So listen to this, Kay. So while you were in Vegas, I seen a chat go down with Squaw with a Upland Revival member, and he did say that he was going to direct chat Daniel Dante and tell him to stop it. And yeah, he did say that he was going to do that. So now, obviously, I don't know if he did. Upland support's a little different than just directly communicating with someone. I see that we get better results when we directly communicate with someone in the main general Discord channel. But Squaw did say that he was going to do that. So I mean, when I seen that he had said that, I mean that was nice. It was good to hear. So
I really appreciate that.
So I would imagine that he direct messaged him and told them to stop. And I don't remember exactly word for word what he said, but he basically said that there could be some consequences to it type thing if it continues. Yeah.
Good. I mean, dude, listen, regardless of what people want to think or say, I would never accept a trade for any Uppie, no matter what it was. I literally traded my Santa Clara for that Uppie. It's effed up, right, dude. Like I traded like I used USD cash, $3,000 to buy that property, and I gave it and I traded it. So I basically lost not only 125,000 a month yield, but I also lost my Uppie, my first level 8 Uppie that I got, and that sucked. And I wouldn't do that,
I know, bro.
I feel like that's, yeah, it is. That's a lot, and that's a lot of time.
You lost part of the game to you, because it meant a lot, It's like, and it sucks.
Santa Clara property too, by the way. Me trading that Santa Clara property was a big deal, a very big.
Hell yeah. And we've talked about it too, like you and I have talked about it. Like as far as the mechanics of it go, like we don't know if it was the iPhone, if it was the app, we don't know what happened. You just know based on your experience, you opened it up with your mobile device, like you've seen the trade go through. It could have literally been like
4 or 5 trades went through because I saw it kept accepting on all of them. I swipe, close the app. You know what I mean? Fast as I could. And I thought I lost 3 or 4, to be honest. But the fact that it was only 1, I was at least a little happier.
Yeah.
But it was only 1.
It could have been moisture, bro, from the tear of losing your Uppie that hit the screen and accepted, bro. Like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Either way, it just sucked that happened. And I wish they would have been a little more just like, hey, that really sucks, Kay. We're really sorry about that. We really don't. We know that that's not what happened. We're sorry that happened, and hey, we're gonna try and reach out and see if he'll return the Uppie. The other part was though, but the community was so awesome though. They rallied behind me, and everyone in the gym, everyone hit him up, and no one's gonna buy the Uppie.
Exactly. I mean, like if somebody did buy it or could get it, they'd probably end up making you a sweet deal to give it back in your possession.
I know.
So that was really cool, and thank you everyone for supporting us when that happened. That was really cool. So the other thing that I noticed was the fact that did you check out X1's recent YouTube video about farming? Were you able to see that?
I did watch about 15 seconds of it. He started off on saying that make sure you watch these videos thoroughly because we're going to go through all this, and then I didn't have time to watch it thoroughly, so I actually stopped watching the video, but I do need to go back and watch the video.
Bro, honestly, go back and watch it, and I tell everyone in here to go and watch it because this was the first time, in my opinion, that they actually came out and was super upfront about everything that they were selling. They were basically saying, hey, don't rush into buying farming. couldn't have been any clearer. I mean, he was so
Good.
clear. I went into the Discord chat and
Good.
I gave him props. I'm like, hey, that video that you made was super clear. I mean, it was awesome. You know,
Right.
like it was absolutely awesome that they came in the way that they came out and delivered it, telling everyone, you know, like there was no fear of missing out. You know, like when it came to someone watching that video, like I think the article could have been a little more clearer, but the video was on point. And X1, you know, I don't think you watch this, but if you do, excellent job on that video.
That's great.
Like for real, like he told the truth.
We're all positive, bro. Like if it's good, we're gonna say it's good. I mean,
it was good. It was good.
We've been saying to do this the entire time. We've literally been saying, Upland, if you're gonna come out and say things, don't launch things out and hype them up and have everyone buy them just to get discouraged. Be honest, be authentic. Tell people like, yes, hey guys, this is not going to be around for 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, you know. Let us know. I'd be happier with that. I would.
No, and that's what happened. That's what happened. You know, we were basically told that this is a future utility.
Improvement.
Yeah, exactly.
I love to hear that.
And I feel like we play a role in that, man. I really do. Yeah. You know.
Well, listen. Here's a naughty truth, bro. We are a necessity for Upland, people like us, because no one else is going to do this. You know, people want to come on here and listen to what we're saying because there's a lot of people that have our opinion. Now, there's also a lot of people that don't have our opinion, and new players that, you know, might not really agree.
I don't think as many, but go ahead.
I agree. I firmly agree, obviously.
No, I think more people agree with us.
Which is why they come to see the show, and Upland needs this because it keeps them around. It keeps them engaged. If they didn't have us, they wouldn't be able to vent out their own frustrations through the game. And I think that's a good way to get this out, is to talk about it and have Upland hear it and hear what we have to say and hear what the community has to say, because it's not just you and I.
Everyone has to hear their customer. Everyone.
Yes. And you want to bring back those customers, the people that do want to spend the money because they believe in the game since day one, and they believe that this is a great investment opportunity since day one, and they will come back. And if Upland gives them what they want and they can see it, they will be back, which is why we share this, because the second that Upland starts connecting the dots, they're going to see it. They're going to see it right here on Upland Revival, and we're going to pump it up. And we're going to be the biggest pumpers ever, dude. Pumpers. Exactly. We're going to pump everything. We're going to pump it all up. Because guess what?
Yeah. Hey, and again, one of the reasons why, you know, like I've been so critical lately is because I feel like I let the people down in the neighborhood rankings in downtown LA.
They don't know
like,
that's why
I don't like
so
that.
Personal.
You know, like
that's why it's personal.
It is personal, man. You know, like it's very personal. So, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much the news, man. I'm interested in farming just because I feel like, you know, it's one of those things. You know, like I want to have fun with it.
I want a white horse.
You know, sure.
I want a white horse, bro. I want the Frisian horse, bro. That's what I want, the white horse. I gotta get it. I want it for no reason. I'm gonna buy it for no reason.
Yeah. No, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, dude, we've been playing this game for so long. We've put thousands of dollars in, like you had mentioned. You know, like if there's a new feature or something, of course our intuition is going to say, "Hey, I want to be involved."
Yeah.
You know, like it just makes sense. Like why else would we be here? You know. So,
well, you know, listen, we got all some fun things to talk about. We got some fun things to look forward to. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see the community's reaction to it. I really am. I'm excited to see what people think and feel about what's going on. I see both ends. I see a lot of people getting frustrated. I see a lot of people not getting frustrated. I see a lot of people excited, you know, and that's all natural and normal. The emotions are going to be mixed, and that's just what it does to us. And we just got to stay the course and stick together, right? Power is with us. Power is here. And we stick together, we band together, we keep doing the right things, and we keep talking about ideas and concepts and how we can actually help build and grow this game and figure out, you know, all the things. And Upland will eventually, I believe, will connect these things, hopefully sooner than later. And
well, I feel like they need to quickly.
Well, they have to.
I mean, I feel like it's important. It's very important for them to do some connection here, Because I mean,
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of people.
I know,
You
bro.
know, like, and a lot of people are, they're feeling the pressure of wanting to see the connection.
I
Um,
know.
I got a shout out to Phoenix. He's here in the chat. He said, "Oh, you didn't let anyone down in DTLA. It's rocking." So I appreciate that, Phoenix. Really
And he's
do.
right. He's right. We ran through downtown LA. We said we're gonna do this, and we did, and we
I mean, we're
pumped it
still
up. Bro.
doing it, bro. But I'm just not telling anybody to. I'm just not on it. Like
Yeah.
like when we start seeing the rankings come through, we see it matter for everyone. We see that it's happening. Like I'm gonna jump right back on it. But until then, like I'm just gonna do it solo, which I'm still doing. I mean, I have tons of structures out there, and you can go and look at my DTLA portfolio on the website uplandrevival.com, and you can see all the structures. I mean, like I don't know if L Slack is still in here, but I got more money in Spark Rental than he has in his whole account. You know what I'm saying? Just
Let's spark that up.
No, it's just a joke because I always mess around. Yeah, no, I love him.
Good. Oh shit.
No, but yeah, I mean, 20 million Uppies, in DTLA, like that's a lot.
I got at least half of that for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely put a lot into downtown. So
yeah, no, I mean
that's
you do
what we
too.
do. And we're gonna continue to do it. We're gonna continue to do it all. And we're still here. We're not going nowhere. That's why we're here. We're talking on our on our little show that we do here. To help in whatever ways that we can. So we appreciate all you guys tuning in, checking us out.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll pop in again here very soon. If not on Monday. But there's lots to talk about. Lots of things that are popping up. Hopefully, we get some more good news from Upland, and we can hear more about them connecting all the dots. I'm excited about Troves farming. I bought all the things. I don't know if any of you guys did, but I'm obviously committed, and I get a lot of crap because of how I feel.
Talk,
but
and then you go
also go buy these things because again, I do the same thing that all of you do is hey, I don't want to miss out, and I want to be a part of the community just as much as you guys are. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging by not purchasing. You know what I mean? Just so you guys know, my heart is in the right place. Like it always has been, it always will be.
I only buy
these things to support.
You mentioned, bro, like you mentioned, like we don't want, like we want to support the community by buying things, but we also want to support the community by being the loudest voice and maybe getting some change for everyone that everyone wants, because everybody wants the change. They may not want as much as us, but they definitely want some change. Everybody wants new players to be able to play. Everybody wants that, like, so it's all good. It's all good. We have a job to do. We're doing our job, and we are benefiting everyone, although everyone may not understand that.
Correct. 100%. Great. We'll end it on that one, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you all. I'm going to end it on this song again because the song is so dope. So we're going to play it again. Show me, don't tell me, guys. We love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers. That's a switch, bro.
That is good, huh?
Read the article this morning, coffee getting cold. Most complete thing Upland ever told. Troves connecting everything we own. Recipes and reward service structures finally got a roll. Sparkling earnable through gameplay, not the store. Fishing, farming, racing, everything and more. Plants that matter, neighborhoods that breathe. First time reading something I could actually believe. But I've been here before. Read the promise, bought the floor. Built 138 structures on the faith. 20 million deep and still
Make a video, bro.
That's the deal, write it in the code, make the vision real. I want to believe every word you say, but the audit's got receipts from yesterday. Show me, don't tell me, we've been patient long enough. Ship the dream, I watch us call the bluff. We love the game, that's why we're still standing.
Dude, my kids came home from school and they're like, show me, don't tell me.
Up in his everywhere, baby.
Purpose in the name, befriend them, employ them, level up the game. no trailers, planes that couldn't fly, boats in the marina, and nobody could tell us why. Show me, don't tell me, that's the deal. Write it in the code, make the vision real. I want to believe every word you say, but the audit's got receipts from yesterday. Show me, don't tell me, we've been patient long enough. Ship the dream and watch us call the bluff. We love the game, that's why we're still standing here. Upland revival, 5 years and we're still here.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself at the beach, baby. Hey, people. See you guys all later, man. God bless.